All right, Mlb Prizepicks, man. I got a lot of plays for you guys. Early slate. Well, the game started at 12:05 Eastern Standard Time. Toronto and Pittsburgh, and then it's like some 1 o'clock games. That's the main slate. 1 o'clock, 1:35, whatever. And then there's some 2 o'clock games for just like 1 7 o'clock Dodgers and Padres. So I got Ross Stripling over 27.5. Pitcher fantasy score. I'm expecting them to get the win. Blue Jays are a very good hitting team, obviously. As long as he get like 3 strikeouts and like pitch 5 or well, hopefully he pitch 6 innings. But I like that play. And then I like Marcus Semien and Nathan Lowe, both over 1.5 total bases. That's just self-explanatory for me. I got Cedric Mullins. His bat been hot, man. Mullins been balling, man. So I go Cedric Mullins over 7.5. Hitter fantasy score. You can go with Francisco Lindor. Alonso been pissing me off with he swings for the fences a lot, I guess. So I went with Lindor, but they all crushing this pitcher that's on the mound for the Washington Nationals. So let me go up to my other entry. Manny Machado over 7.5 hitter fantasy score. This is a guy on the mound he don't have that much experience. Left-handed guy, so righty bat, and he's a stud. Obviously, been struggling a little bit, but I think he break out today. And then Zach Gallen over 39.5 pitcher fantasy score against the Milwaukee Brewers. This is a good slate for me, man. So then let's go Paul Goldschmidt. I got a couple St. Louis Cardinals. Goldschmidt over 7.5 hitter fantasy score against the Cubs. And I got Miles Mikolas over 32.5 fantasy score. You can go over 4 strikeouts, but he always disappointed with this strikeout. I just think the Cardinals going to win. He might get 4 strikeouts, 3 or 4. If he get 5, that's cool, but I think he'd go over the. If he get 5 strikeouts, I mean he pitching a good game. So I'll go with him. And then Jose Abreu over 7.5 hitter fantasy score against Minnesota. So let's do it, man. You could do it like me. I did the 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock games all in one entry. So Stripling over the pitcher fantasy score. Marcus Semien and Nathan Lowe over 1.5 total bases. Cedric Mullins over 7.5 hitter fantasy score. And then Francisco Lindor over 7 hitter fantasy score. You could do the other entry. Jose Abreu over 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Miles Mikolas over 32.5 pitcher fantasy score. Paul Goldschmidt over 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Zach Gallen over 39.5 pitcher fantasy score. Then I just like that matchup against Milwaukee. They don't hit good against righties. Then the only lefties is Yelich. I think it's Yelich, Tellez. Like guys got power, but I just think like it's not nobody that's real. I mean, you got some scary guys in the lineup, but it's sort of like similar to the Angels. I go against them. Once you get past Ohtani and Trout, the lineup get pretty easier. But that's it, man. Nothing easy that they put on here, so you just got to go with it, man. And then Manny Machado with 7.5 hitter fantasy score. That's it, man. If you haven't signed up for Prizepicks, sign up using promo code JDS. I know it's a little longer video. I like to keep it like under 2 minutes, but I don't know if you guys watching. I mean, you obviously trust my picks, and I did my research. I don't really have to say too much on each pick. These are the ones I researched. These are the ones I'm actually playing myself. So I'm not just giving you any plays, but that's it, man. Sign up, use the promo code JDS. I'm putting it in the description. Peace.